Hello students, how are you? I hope you will all fine at our homes. Okay. So now today we start our 16th chapter, scarcity of water. So first of all, what is the meaning of scarcity? So the meaning of scarcity is shortage. Okay, means a shortage of anything. But here we will talk about the water. So means a shortage of water. Okay, scarcity of water means shortage of water. So now in this chapter we will learn about the different states of matter, different states of water. Okay, that is exist on the surface of earth. Second one is the scarcity of water and its effect on life, and third one is water management. Okay. So firstly, on the surface of earth, from where we get a water. Okay, so we get a water in the form of rainfall. Okay, water that is present on the surface of earth, for example, mostly the 70% of the water is present in the oceans. Okay, and the third one is a water that is present inside the earth, that is known as a underground or a groundwater. Okay, means we get water from three sources. First of all, rainfall. Second one is surface, that is present on the surface of earth. Okay, and third one is underground or a groundwater. Okay. Firstly, water is essential for all lives that exist on earth. Okay, means all the living beings having a requirement of water. Okay, because 70% of human body consists of water. Okay, means many biological processes, for example many living organisms, for example plants, animals, human beings, means these all carried out a presence of water. Okay, in human body, digestion of food, absorption of nutrients, distribution of various substances, means distribution of nutrients, minerals from one part of the body to the other part is transferred with the help of water. Okay, and some waste materials are also released out from our body in the form of urine, sweat and exhaled air. Means we can breathe oxygen and exhale the waste air that in the form of carbon dioxide. Okay. Next one is this talk we have done about the human beings. Okay. Next one is for plants. Water is essential for plants also, because germination of seed, transport of nutrients from soil to the other parts of the plant. Okay, and distribution of food from leaves to the other parts of the plant. Okay, this is also important for the proper growth of a particular plant. Okay, means the photosynthesis process is also done with the help of water. They get water through irrigations. Next one is water regulates body temperature of plants and animals. Has high heat capacity. It can absorb large amount of heat energy. Also, it does not heat up or cool down as fast as land. मीन्स जो ह्यूमन बॉडी होती है, ठीक है, ह्यूमन बॉडी या फिर प्लांट्स और एनिमल्स, अगर ये जो बॉडीज़ होती हैं हीट जल्दी अब्जॉर्ब करती हैं, लेकिन ये कूल डाउन जल्दी नहीं होती. ठीक है. Means for the survival of plants and animals, it helps to survive when it is very cold or very hot. Okay, means water is a most important content or mineral that is present inside the human body, which helps the plants as well as animals to survive when it is a very cold weather or it is a very hot weather, because it regulates the body temperature of human beings. Okay. Next one is the most important thing for water is we can do many activities, for example drinking, washing, cooking, means these are the basic requirement of our daily life. Okay, because we can use water in many activities. Okay. For example, we can also use water to generate electricity. Okay, almost industrial requires water for survival processes. We can also use a large amount of water in agriculture activities. Okay, for example, irrigation also. Main concept of agriculture is irrigation. Water is also used as a mean of transport, because we can transport export or import many goods or activities from one country to the another country through the ships and boats also. Okay. Next one is, now we will talk about the different states of matter. Okay. There are three states of matter that is present on the surface of earth, from which we get a water. For example, water is present in a solid form, that is ice. Water is present in a liquid form, that as it is, and a water is present in the form of gaseous states, in the form of vapors. Okay, water vapors. So now, in solid state, water exists as snow or frost. In liquid state, water exists as you normally see at room temperatures. In gaseous states, it exists as a water vapor or a steams. Okay. In nature, water exists as snow on high mountains. Most of the rivers, lakes, seas and oceans contain a liquid form, or some water exists a water vapor in the atmosphere. As we discussed the process of water cycle in previous classes, that water is evaporated from the water bodies, for example oceans, rivers, ponds, and the water that is evaporate, it is known as in the form of a water vapors. Okay. So next one is availability of water, means where the water is available. Okay. So the main nearly third-fourth of the earth's surface is covered with water. Almost 97.5% of the water that is available on earth is salty, means 70% of the water is present inside the oceans, but oceans contain a salt in it, so the water is also a salty water, which is unfit for human consumption. Okay. Next, rest of them 2.5% of the water is fresh water. A major portion is frozen in glaciers or in the form of polar ice caps, means 97.5% is salty, 2.5% is fresh water, and the rest of them we can see in the form of ice. Okay. That is in polar regions. Only 0.8% of this 2.5% is available as river water, lake water and groundwater, and is useful for human consumption. Okay. Means the water that is fit for us or human beings, that is fresh water, that we can fresh water is available from the river, lakes, okay, and from a groundwater, or in the form of rainfall also sometimes. Next one is the various sources of water. First is rainwater. Rain forms a part of the water cycle. Rainwater is the purest form of water. However, while falling, it gets polluted with dust particles and some dissolved gases such as carbon dioxide, oxides of nitrogen and sulfur. Because due to the presence of pollution, okay, in the atmosphere, so when the raindrops comes on the surface of earth or in the atmosphere, they mix with the harmful gases. Okay. So sometimes this water is also gets polluted when they dissolve with the gases such as carbon dioxide, oxides of nitrogen and oxides of sulfur. Next, second one is surface water. So on the surface of water, water is present inside the rivers, lakes, streams, seas and oceans. So water present in a water bodies, that is coming from the mountains in the form of a melting of snow. Okay. So that is also a source of water and a fresh water. Okay. It cannot contain a large amount of salts as compared to the oceans. Next one is sea and ocean. means a large amount of water bodies present on the surface of earth is in the form of seas and ocean water, but they are not fit for a human consumption because they contain a large amount of salts. Okay, rivers ultimately flow into the salt and add dissolved salt into it, but before लेकिन जब रिवर्स अभी उसके साथ मिक्स नहीं होती, ठीक है, ओशियंस के साथ, तब तक उस वाटर में भी जो सॉल्ट है वो नहीं आएगा, तब तक जो रिवर का वाटर है वो फ्रेश रहेगा. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट वन इज ग्राउंड वाटर. So some part of the rain water goes into the soil, into the non-porous rock beneath and seeps under the water. Means a small holes that is present inside the sand or inside the soil. So through which soil seeps out the some rain water. Okay. So that rain water after that seeps into inside the soil, they go deep into the earth surface. Okay, so that is known as a groundwater or underground water. So the level of groundwater is called as a water table. Okay, means ground level is known as a water table. The level of water table is variable. It varies according to the place and season. Means the process of seeping of water deep below the ground is known as infiltration. जब पानी बहुत नीचे चला जाता है, ठीक है, सॉइल के थ्रू सीप आउट होकर, तो उसे हम क्या कहेंगे? इनफिल्ट्रेशन. इट इज़ अ कंटिन्यूस प्रोसेस एंड रिचार्जेस द ग्राउंड वाटर. ग्राउंड वाटर इज प्योर एज इट गेट फिल्टर्ड थ्रू मैनी लेयर्स ऑफ सैंड, रॉक एंड सॉइल. इट कंटेन्स डिजॉल्व सॉल्ट्स एंड इज फ्री फ्रॉम सस्पेंडेड impurities. The groundwater may run along the surface of non-porous rocks and comes out of the surface with pressure from any opening in the form of springs. यहाँ पे springs और natural springs का मतलब क्या है? झरने. ठीक है, मीन्स जो कुछ ग्राउंड वाटर होता है वो रॉक्स के बीच में से निकल कर हाई प्रेशर के साथ फ्लो करता है. ठीक है, मीन्स दैट वाटर इज नोन एज अ स्प्रिंग वाटर और अ नेचुरल स्प्रिंग्स. ओके, we can also obtain the water by digging the soil. Okay, till the impervious layers is called the well water, and the water that we can obtain from a ground through the tube wells or hand pumps also. Okay, and at many places groundwater is present between the layers of hard rocks below the water table is called as a aquifers. The water present in aquifers is pumped out with the help of tube wells and hand pumps. So next one is scarcity of water. Means पानी की कमी कैसे होती है और कहाँ कहाँ पे होती है. ठीक है, mainly the demand of water is in the summer season. Okay, means during a hot season. So there is a presence, we can require a large amount of water. Okay, but when a sun rays falls on the surface of earth, mostly the water get evaporated. Okay, and we faces a loss of water or a shortage of water at some places. Okay, especially during summer, some places face an acute shortage of water. At such places, taps are running dry. You can see long queues of people for water. Sometimes there are fights, marches and protests for demand of water. Next one is water is scarce for human consumption due to the following reasons. Means अब पानी की कमी क्यों हो रही है? ठीक है, मीन्स ह्यूमन्स को पानी की कमी क्यों हो रही है, उनकी कंजप्शन है वो कैसे होनी चाहिए, उनकी कुछ रीजंस हैं. सो फर्स्ट रीजन इज द वाटर प्रेजेंट इन सीज एंड ओशियन इज सलाइन एंड कैन नॉट बी डायरेक्टली यूज्ड बाय ह्यूमन कंजप्शन. मीन्स मोस्टली द अर्थ इज कवर्ड विद वाटर, बट there is also a presence of scarcity of water on the surface of earth because most of the water is saline and which is unfit for the human life. Next one is a lot of fresh water is frozen in glaciers and polar ice caps and it is not available for human consumptions. Only 0.01% of water present on the earth's surface is fit for human consumption. Next one is water on the earth is not evenly distributed. Not evenly distributed means the water near the areas that is present near the water bodies, for example near the rivers, lakes or oceans, they having a lot of water, okay, means they cannot drink water from ocean, but they can wash or doing other daily activities with that water. But some of the areas are present far away from the water bodies, for example Rajasthan, okay, because there is a no water body near around it, okay, means this is the not evenly distributed water on the surface of earth. At some places we hear of floods due to heavy rainfall, and at other places drought becomes of lack of rain for years, okay. So next point is an important source of fresh water is groundwater. Groundwater is a source of water for wells, tube wells, springs and many rivers. Due to increased population, the demand of water is also increases, okay, such that we can complete the process of a water cycle. As a result of this, the water table going down day by day, or we leading to the with the problem of scarcity of water, okay. Due to various human activities, water body is getting polluted. For example, we can throw many waste materials or industrial wastes inside the rivers, lakes, okay. But these are the sources of fresh waters, but we can pollute it, that fresh water bodies by throwing garbage into it or a polluted water into it, okay. So this polluted water cannot be used directly by us. If we drink that water directly, then we are defected with the many diseases, okay. Next one is effect of water scarcity on plants. मीन्स अगर वाटर की कमी है तो उसका इफेक्ट प्लांट्स पे क्या होगा, प्लांट्स क्या हो जाएंगे, ड्राई हो जाएंगे, सूख जाएंगे, ठीक है. तो मीन्स ह्यूमन बींग्स आर डिपेंडेड ऑन प्लांट्स फॉर प्रोवाइडिंग फूड और गेटिंग अ फूड, ओके. मीन्स प्लांट्स गिव फूड, oxygen, wood and many other useful products for humans for a day-to-day use, okay. If there are no plants, then there will be no life on earth. Next one is depletion of water table. Depletion of water table means the level of a water inside the means level of a groundwater going down to down, ठीक है. So why this is happening? First of all, scarcity of rainfall. India is a big country. The availability of water depends mainly upon the rainfall. Rains are confined to be a short period of 3 to 4 months. Most part of the country means some parts receive a lot of rain, but some parts receive a rain within a 1 year, or within a 3 to 4 months, okay. Means mostly the agriculture area of India is dependent upon the rainfall, okay. Most part of the country therefore lacks supply of surface water for a large part of the year. Also in India, the distribution of rainfall is unequal, because of which we face floods and droughts every year. Next one is increasing population. So this is the phenomena that there is an increase in population, so the demand of water is also increases, okay. With the increase in population, demand of construction of houses, shops, offices, roads and pavement is also increases. This result in decrease of open areas like parks and playgrounds. This in turn decrease the seepage of rainwater into the earth. Means if we construct more and more buildings on the surface of earth, so the rainwater cannot go down or seeps into the soil. Okay, when this water is not seeps into the soil, then the groundwater level is going down. Next one is increasing industries. Almost all the industries need water. Okay, groundwater is mainly used by them with the continuous use of water increase in the number of industries. So this is also causes a depletion of groundwater. Next one is agriculture activities. For agriculture activities, we can also getting out groundwater with the help of a tube wells. Okay, for the irrigation system. So it also helps in the depletion of groundwater. Okay, next one is deforestation. Forests are being cleared to build houses, shopping complexes, offices, etc. Vegetation slows down the flow of rainfall on land and increase the absorption of water by soil. Means the main phenomena is हमें याद है कि हमें छोटे होते एक स्लोगन होता था, पेड़ लगाओ. ठीक है, जहाँ पे ज़्यादा ट्रीज होंगे वहीं पे रेनफॉल ज़्यादा होती है. ठीक है, क्योंकि जो प्लांट्स होते हैं, ठीक है, ट्रीज होते हैं, वो इन्वायरमेंट को क्या रखते हैं, कूल डाउन रखते हैं. ठीक है, जिससे क्या है, रेनफॉल उस एरिया में ज़्यादा होती है. ठीक है, कटिंग डाउन ऑफ ट्रीज एंड डिस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ वेजिटेशन रिड्यूसेस द नेचुरल प्रोसेस ऑफ ग्राउंड वाटर रिप्लेनिशमेंट. नेक्स्ट वन इज वाटर मैनेजमेंट. वाटर मैनेजमेंट मीन्स there is a presence of water in a limited amount. Okay, so that how we can manage water for our daily life. Okay, means what are the steps that we have taken to save the water. So first one is don't leave taps running while brushing teeth, shaving or washing clothes. Farmers should use better methods of irrigation like drip irrigation, in which water is supplied to plants drop by drop instead of filling the entire field with the water. Construct dams and reservoirs to control flood and collect water that we can use when we need the water. Next one is recycle water in industries and use it as many times as possible. Next, plant trees to slow down the flow of rainwater on land and to increase the seepage of water into soil. Use biodegradable fertilizers and pesticides for agriculture requirements, because when this is also creates a water pollution when a fertilizer or pesticides mix with the water. Next one is repair leaking taps, recycle polluted water. Okay, means these are the some important points from which we can save the water. Okay. So this is all about our chapter, in which we will read about the different states of water that is present on the surface of earth. So now after that we will discuss about the some sources of water through which we get a fresh water, for example rainwater, surface water, rivers, lakes. Okay. So these are the some important points in this chapter. So I hope you will understand it very well. Thank you and have a nice day.